Good morning, everybody. So glad you joined me here today. Today is the day we receive messages from Mother. But first thing I would like to do is we'll call in the Beloved I Am Presence. Round me say your tube of light from Ascended Master Flame, called forth now in God's own name. Let it keep my temple free from all discord sent to me. I'm calling forth the violet fire to blaze and transmute all desire. And we'll repeat it and have it moving 2 more times. And then we'll call out to Lord Gautama Buddha for his protective blue flame to feel around our tube of light all around us for 4 inches to secure absolutely not having anything come into our circle, our own fields, or anything to disturb us today. So I hope everyone had a good day yesterday. Today's Tuesday, and good morning, Joanna, and good morning, Marby. And I'll get into my space, and we'll start with messages. All right, and good morning, Barbara Ward. And Carol, has snow there in Pennsylvania? It's 2 or 3 times more than what was predicted. Well, let it be now before I get there. All right, Joanna, you're up. So, Joanna M. Let me call in Mother here and see. So, as Mother, I reach out my hand with the white glove. And we will move up the spiral staircase to the corridor where there's all the closed doors. And we will walk down the corridor to number 5 on the right. And as we open the door, I'm blasted with a red color. It's so all red, I can't really see what's there yet. And I'm going to say to you, this is your emotional field. And if we go to your second chakra, which would normally be orange, you will begin to perceive that there is red there, which would be either overwhelmingly angered, disturbed, feelings that were very disoriented. So there's a red velvet chair coming to your right for you to sit in. And on the opposite side, I want you to perceive the higher energy of you sitting there with her balanced chakras, very calm, very much in connection with the heart and the glory of the love there. And as you can see, there is a space of 3 or 4 feet between the two of you. And I can hear you say, well, what does that mean? That means that when there are times in individuals' lives and things occur that has them become disoriented or separate or into the feelings, and it's all taking over more than the truth of the love that you are and the energy of God. What I would like for you to do and begin to learn that when you're feeling this energy and your mind is racing and you're so stuck on what it is that happened, you go over and go over and go over it. I want you to reach out your hand, knowing that in that moment, the higher light, the higher dimensional conscious self of you and reach your hand out as you did with me and allow that to come and to once again sit back within you. Simply taking a few breaths. But you must be willing to forgive yourself and to allow to let go of the disturbance. For what we all know is what you see in that moment isn't truth. It's a disturbance that's pulling you from your truth. So let's take a moment and breathe here together, reconnecting this higher consciousness of you, which is a light energy, and bring it into every chakra. And know that this energy will bring you back to your truth and letting go of whatever has happened. Just let it go. For once you have attained returning into your light, you will be able to see it with new eyes. You will be able to feel it in your heart from a new place, in a loving place, in a forgiving place, in a gentle place. This body, whom I see you as before in the red, needs gentleness and kindness. Not so much from everyone else. That will come once you discover that inside yourself on a deeper level, on a more expansive level, into the depth of every chakra. So let's breathe here and bring this white light of you into the depth, deep in each chakra, to dissolve the trauma that you're giving power to. We'll call in Mother, Father, have them come sit within your heart. Good. And as you can begin to notice the red in the room and the red in the chair begin to dissolve. And what's very fascinating, it doesn't dissolve to be that you're in a room, but you're in nature. It's like you went to an island and walking through on a trail and being very excited and empowered by the birds you see, by the sounds you hear. And your each step upon the way is rooting you back down into the earth. So as our room dissolves, I want you to be able to ascertain the expansion of self and how truly moving and following emotions had you become small. So small, that was all you could think of. And in these moments you must stop and remember to think of the light that comes down from the great central sun and into your heart and expands the ability for Mother and Father to come sit with you. And find this place of peace out in this wild energy that seems to give you a thrive. You've been there before, a comfort, and you know you are safe. And begin to allow the chakras once again to deepen their reality in a place as we've taken into the root of being safe. I am safe. All situations, I am safe. I'm willing to see them in the truth. Excuse me. So, Joanna, I hope this helps you in these moments. For this room where we began does no longer exist here in my perception. And may it be so for you. Many blessings. All right. So if you have a question, Joanna, you can write down at the bottom and I'll get to it when I'm done. So Marby, you may have a message also. Now, as I close my eyes, Marby, with your gentle sweetheart in front of me, I see hands of white gloves. They're crossed, and now they're moving into offering. This is a very profound image to be seen. And I want to ask, are you curious about how to offer? Are you desiring to know more? And I will lovingly share with you how to offer is to be in your heart with your smile and your energy being uplifted in somewhat of a giggle, happy that you are where you are, that you are who you are, and that your feet sit solidly upon the land, but also solidly within the heart of God. And as you can allow yourself to become more in awareness of that truth, that offering, and you will begin to hear, whether it's in your heart or in your consciousness, who to reach out to. And it could be even a touching on the shoulder with your smile. It is going to be unique and different in how God chooses to work through you. Many blessings to you, Marby. And everyone here with me says, good work, wonderful dedication. Blessings. All right. So we have Barbara Ward. So as we take our hands and we touch, it is a great wind that's blowing, and it's full of like opal looking, I'll say leaves without understanding what word to give it. It's a movement. They're wanting you to know with clarity. There is a movement that comes with you as you move upon the earth plane. Opal, I'm sure that's something you can look up, and I do not have the awareness in the top of my mind, and will give you a greater hint on what, when you're ready and when you're clear, this opal breeze comes through and around you to support the reflective ability of you in a space for them others. But also, while while it gives you an ability in its reflective ability, know that it allows you to begin to see the truth of you. Not that I'm going to say to imagine a mirror, but imagine a beautiful experience of opal. It has like a gray, soft blue, soft pink tint to it, that which I see. And that in that, as you take time to feel and to own that which is it's showing you as the wind blows it in of who you are, that you will find a greater gentleness in you, a greater wisdom, and most importantly, greater love. So let this be a celebrate day for you, that we can be grateful to the great central sun, to Mother and Father, for bringing you to this place and to allow you to feel your humility, the humility of knowing that you are a part of a whole, and that there is a gift awakening deep within you that is yet not where you are able to see. But as you begin to look to this opal breeze of leaves that move around you, they give you the ability to see. Many blessings to you, Partner Ward. You're welcome. So, Carol, I wish you safety in the snow. I'm sure you already have everything you need, and to be very gentle when you go to take Molly out. All right. So, Lauren, all right, let me move everything up here. All righty. Sure. So, Lauren, as I call your name, and I reach out my hand for you to touch with the white glove, we're being taken to another space and time. And this is actually another life, which understand all lifetimes are happening now. But it is this lifetime that needs your support and your love, and perhaps the gift that I choose to share with you now. Here in this lifetime, you have become a hermit, meaning that you tend to not want to share who you are with your world, meaning that it has brought you to feeling safer being alone and staying home. And yes, you can take a moment and compare that to the life you lead now, which does not seem to be so quiet and alone. So what we are seeing here is a karmic lesson that we need to find a balance between the two. You have experienced both in the experience of life upon the earth. So it is neither to be alone and quiet and hide, and it is also not to be boisterous and loud in the energy of the Sacred Heart that you do desire to hold within you. So I'm going to bring the figure 8 between the two of you. If I have you both stand up in front of me, if you can see. You are older in the other life than you are even now, and let's let it balance. Let's bring a happening of being at peace and finding harmony, and that there is hope and love in all situations, and most importantly for you to understand in the life. Because, my friend Lauren, you are the magnet of that which you draw to you. And it is how you hold your consciousness and thoughts as to what comes and you walk through each and every day. So let's ask that become peace and become gentle, and that there be happiness. And as the figure 8 moves and brings these two lifetimes into balance, if you are able to hold that, a great karma will be released. Many blessings. All right. Marby. Okay, I guess she's saying something to you, Carol. So, Myra. Let's see what she said. Well, thank you, Marby, for your blessing. All right, Myra. Very interesting. As soon as I say your name, the image of you comes to me, young in a white dress. So if it's not this lifetime, I would say that you have been in the Catholic tradition or something like that in another lifetime. And I see you that you hold a small Bible in your hand. Yes. And I see you very innocent in that space that they're showing me. And that innocence yet doesn't truly understand how the gift of God can lie within you. You are very well trained in that it is outside of you, But now the lesson is to understand truly the depth in which it lies within you, and not only that, but within every cell of who you are. So as I look to see you in this life, there is a curtain between where you are and where this young girl once was. And I want to say to you, don't be afraid. You will not lose anything, you will only gain. So as we take this curtain and we move it away, take a deep breath and let God inside. If you're ready. If not, sit quietly and allow yourself to work to where you understand. Jesus, God, Mary, they're all there, a part of who you understood throughout many lifetimes. And in this lifetime, allow it to be so again. And as I look back to this small girl in white, she has a smile on her face, not a frightened one. So let's allow the smile of being at one walk within every moment of your day. Many blessings. Okay. Myra, I hope that made some sense to you. And very good. So, Barbara, good to see you. You may. What does she keep it? Oh, yes, tata popo sinininetu. Apakishina nama ta shaki kiapete tamo. Apaketa hanaya poda. Apakena heta poshinayata. Amonia kata podo nanayete apana. Apatea eata eamuna mamangete tayata boda. I would say that that was the beginning for you, Barbara. And for whoever else wants to take that in, it was from a very beautiful, I would say, an Indian woman that was out in the gathering place in the center of where she was singing. And she came to bring that to you and to the group, however each of you want to choose it. Ah, Moshe Kiheba. Good. So let me see if anything else shows itself here for you, Barbara. Yeah, she wants to come right back in. She is still here. She wants me to tell you that it is appropriate if you call to her and can speak her, for it will be coming even if you allow yourself to hear her to your heart. It is a healing and a loving in one aspect. For do not get stuck on thinking that you are small or there's words she gives me to say and I don't choose to say them. So something of a derogatory state. And if you have those thoughts, you must think of this part of you who's from another time, who's singing a song of the love and the power of light within you. And that's what you must begin to remember and to live and to be in joy at. And I'm going to let her speak again for another few moments, and you can take that into the inside of you. Aya bo ni mo 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 ni te ja ba ya le ne ni na ma ne de bo sho no ya da ma ma le te do no ha ke pe de na shu. I hope you can feel her. All right. Lauren, today, somewhere I read here you wanted to know about Florida, so let me do that since I'm going to tell you. The weather today is right now 63, so it's a little chilly. It's been a warm day, a cool day, but it's not raining today. So, very different than the last few years I've been here. All right. Many blessings, Barbara. So Barbara Ward says, the ancient Greeks believed opals gave their owners a gift of prophecy. Others believe it's about hope, purity, and love. I shall meditate on this. Most importantly, Barbara Ward, I believe it's a wonderful gift, whatever it brings to you. And Lauren says, amazing and so helpful. It is nice, but a little unnerving. I'm not quite sure what that means. And I will go on to Myra. Excellent. Barbara Ward. Oh, I missed someone. Yes, I'm thinking there was someone else. Delphi Ross. Oh, tell me if you would like a message. I only give messages to those who ask for it. It's wonderful to have you here. Okay. Well, I hope that somewhere in what we do today helps give you a greater ability to release fear and to know there's nothing to be afraid of, no matter what's happening. For when you hold the light of God within your heart, He has your back, and He will always carry you to a safe and peaceful place. Do not worry. Barbara says, very profound messages today. Thank you very much, Barbara Ward. You know, for me, it seems like I just started and now I'm already over. Interesting. No more. Unless, Delphi, let's see here. Barbie does want to learn more. Many blessings. Barbara, it was powerful. There's no doubt. Yeah. So you must know that you're always worthy in the light of God. You hold His light, and there's nothing more important or with greater power than that. Christina, there you are. It must have been you that I was feeling somewhere. Yes. Not a Pashenkia. All right. Let me see what comes for you, Christina. So I'm taking a little while because I've reached a locked door. So I want you to reach out and touch my hand with the white glove. And let's see if this gives us action here. It is slowly thinning. Now, I'm going to say to you, there must be places in your life that you are shutting a door. I am not to say locked here, but I'm saying you are shutting a door. So these may be parts of yourself or individuals that are in your close proximity. And I want to say to you, it is not necessary. That will do us no good to you or to them. And there are many places inside of you it could be about the self. Attempt once again to go to the great central sun and bring that self-love from God down into your heart. Yes, there are 144,000 pieces of the self that yet need, and for everyone, need love. So when you find a place that isn't in the freedom, you see it starts to get small and move away from me. It does not want me to see. Oh, you must be willing to be gentle and kind and redefine the love you hold in your heart and offer it to all parts of you or all people in your world. Again, I wish to touch your hand to send you light. And you no longer are moving away. There is nothing that can keep you separate from the truth. And the truth is the light, Mother, Father, Jesus, all the powerful beings of our awareness and consciousness and development. The path is challenging. It comes and it moves, but it is a continual facing of that which is distortion. And there must be then a continual strength in the love that you hold to embrace. It doesn't happen in a short time. It is a process as you move through life. More comes. More needs to be loved and shared and embraced. So I send blessings to you, Christina. And as I see the teachers around you, I ask them to hold you close and to walk with you. They cannot come completely close to you unless you ask. So, blessings of angels come, and I see you in your light. Many blessings. When Jesus comes to you, Lauren, no, there is no unworthiness. He loves every soul as if they were first experienced. But did she not ask? I'm sorry, I'm getting interrupted. But So remind yourself right away, next time when you feel that feeling, to bring Jesus close, and that feeling will dissipate. Yes, how many times have I went back up here to Delphi? Oh, because it doesn't say you would like a message. Yes, on message day. Oh, here it is. I see you wrote one in. Okay. All right. So, Delphi, good morning. I feel as I go to reach out to you, I cannot reach for your hand because there is spinning. So first I shall go to your root and anchor it so the spinning can stop. Good. And then reach for my hand, white glove. I myself feel myself spinning. So let's allow the root to take us deeper into the earth. Now, if that feels better to you, what you need to work on is grounding as many times every hour if you need to. For the spinning comes from being too far out and up into out of your body. You will find a settledness when you bring yourself down into the root, into the earth. And it's very possible you'll become aware of things you haven't noticed because you've been spinning. When people spin their chakras, it's not about spinning you, it's about spinning the energy through the organs so there's health and movement, not about spinning your whole being. Not about Kishinan. So, Delphi, tell me if you have a question about that which I see. I will give you a few minutes to write. As I'm waiting, I'm just holding your root to get it even more deeper into the earth. Yes, I understand. It is being rooted into the earth that allows your perineum to pump energy up through your body so it has energy to nurture itself. So you may feel relaxed, but your energy is spinning and it's not getting nurtured by the earth. And what's coming to me, and I'll ask you, perhaps, you have head. Well, I understand why you have headaches. You have too much pressure on your head, up and out of your body. We need to pull you down into your body. And I forget what had come to me. Oh, that perhaps in your thoughts about the earth and space and time, are you happy to be here on earth? Yes. Okay. But what you're going to find, the more you get connected into opening that scarlet red chakra at the base of your spine, is you're going to feel more at one. And the headache is the pineal gland, the pituitary, all those not finding their connection on how to hold themselves. So as you get more connected down into the earth, you will begin to feel better, number one. And, or if you've had falls, you may want to look to see if you have a concussion, also a possibility. But really, I had to go into the spin with you to bring you down into the earth. So maybe there's a different level of being okay on being on earth that you haven't thought about. Because right now you're spirit within physical form. And it feels like that's not working well together. And if you're up and out of the body, the energy of the physical part of you isn't able to help you. So let's get rooted and see how that might begin to make changes. All right? Okay. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming. It's such a wonderful experience to be able to share Mother's messages with you. And good. And if you don't know how to root yourself, way back in the beginning, I have a video somewhere. You'll find it about grounding. And I think that will help you a lot. All right. So, anyone else has a question? I have a few more minutes. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. And you're welcome, Delphine. Probably someone's going to talk. I don't know who yet, but many blessings to you, Lauren. Many blessings to everybody. I hope the weather's good wherever you are, and if it isn't, enjoy the snow and stay inside and be safe. Eat well. It's always a challenge to eat well on a day that you're stuck in the house, but do so. And Jesus comes to me on my right, and he says, and asks for me to tell you he watches over all of you. And when you go to sleep at night, know the cover that you pull up is the energy of his love. So, many blessings to everyone. Thank you for coming today. I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye-bye.